My balls keep telling me to let me just let me
But I don't think we have to be the most hardcore of hardcore to talk about fights. And
no, I think anybody with two eyes can tell that Cowboy got fucked up.
Got his hands. I can't imagine you're allowed to say anything bad about Conor McGregor in front of other Irish Americans. You know, I can't see him going into Boston.
Get punched in the head like that old man in the bar.
Yeah, Cowboy. He didn't want to lose this fight. I mean, he was one of those guys, I guess, who were in the mix with fight with Khabib, which is not going to be happening anytime soon. After this loss, Conor made his first step, I think, to probably get back in good graces with people and let everybody know that he's still viable and certainly can hold that belt again.
He definitely took this one more seriously. You could just tell by the way he was, even like when he was walking into the arena. You know, he wasn't doing the full-on Vince McMahon walk.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I like that stuff. Did anybody notice the shoulder thing? Like he locked him up and he used his shoulder as a weapon, which I didn't know was legal. I've
actually never seen that before.
I think it won him the fight because it put him off.
It 100% did. That's what fucked him up.
It dazed him, and then you can't let Conor McGregor hit you with a clean punch.
And then he hits a couple of those left hands.
Then it's like that
fucking kick.
Oh.
And then you got the kick too.
He's got that blazing left hand.
Cowboy's lucky that the shin didn't get him.
Conor McGregor says he was in the wrong for punching an older man in the pub. Well, that sentence is grammatically correct and literally correct. I was in the wrong, he said. The man deserved to enjoy his time in the pub without having it end the way it did. Yeah, I can imagine, having a Guinness and I hope I get through this day without Conor McGregor punching me in the side of the fucking head. Yeah, I guess right, Conor.
Because Conor McGregor punches me in the face so often.
No arrests have been made. I bet the old man's like, I'm not pressing charges. Just get the fuck out of here. I want to let me enjoy.
It's not every day. It's not every day. Conor McGregor punches you in the face. It should be honored.
I could have went viral. I bet he didn't even know how famous. He got a YouTube channel and everything. But going back to the fight, and not Conor. Going back to the fight. I almost feel like I'm going to get pumped. I'm afraid he's going to jump in here right now and punch me in the fucking face. It's a good stepping stone. It gets him back in the mix for Khabib. I would like to see him fight Khabib. But the question to you, Jeff, can he beat that guy because Khabib took him apart? Is it possible for Conor McGregor to beat Khabib? That's what I really wonder.
I think if he has the same mindset as he did in this fight, I think he's got a much better shot at it because he looked way more focused.
Yeah.
He looked way more focused on this fight than he has in even the Khabib fight, the two Diaz fights. He looked like, okay, I need to get my shit together.
You can act like an asshole with a punk, but when you have real fighters, like Cowboy and Khabib, then you really got to keep your head on straight. He doesn't really have to sell the show anymore. The fact that him walking in the building is the show. People love this guy. I mean, he's going to be famous.
Fact that that's actually turned out well for him. It was like the reverse Ronda Rousey. You know how we got that all those video packages for Ronda Rousey. Finally coming back after she lost to Holly Holm and she lost in like 38 seconds.
Yeah.
This is the reverse of that.
I got to be honest with you. If I was talking about it on the show, I thought I might be saying, I thought the opposite scenario might involve like this is it. Because I think if Conor loses real quickly, gets knocked out, taps out 30, 40 seconds, I think that's the end of his career. I think that might be the end of his career. Or if it is not the end of his career, he's not in the mix for the title. What's next for McGregor? I mean, Jesus, he probably could fight next week, considering he really didn't take any damage.
Well, I mean, you got possibly Khabib, but he's fighting Ferguson next, right, Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, you got a possibility of that. Probably, I think Masvidal is more likely at the moment.
So if we could see so Khabib's got to beat Ferguson, and then maybe there's nowhere to then Khabib pretty much has to fight him again, I guess. And no circus act this time.
A-Thoughts actually had an awesome tweet last night. He said, Holly is pacing like she can't wait to talk to the manager. Because it looked like before the fight, Holly looked like she did like 3 fucking lines.
Boring fight, though. It was a boring fight, though, right? Holly Holm.
Yeah. She was going through customer service.
No, that was a pretty lackluster fight. I mean, she just held Pennington the entire time. But I mean, she even said that after the fight. She's like, "Yeah, I didn't get as many strikes as I wanted to, but I know I got in the clinch and it worked." Did you by chance hear the audio of the doctor in one of the women's fights last night?
No, I didn't.
God,
No, why? What happened?
Context, basically, the girl who's obviously injured, she got hit with a jab and her left leg buckled. She fucked her leg up.
Yeah.
So the doctor comes up to her and starts examining her leg. And if you got to pull up there,
Yourself ready, okay?
I've never seen this in my life. They're doing an examination of her knee.
She's got a small partial ACL tear. She's fine.